Let's look at today's question, shall we? What is the difference between schizophrenia and dissociative identity disorder? Okay. So schizophrenia and dissociative identity disorder are both very serious and complex mental health conditions. They are sometimes confused with one another simply because of the similarities between the two. When I say similarities, I mean both suffer from experiences and mental conceptions that are very far removed from reality. The two conditions they do have many overlapping symptoms as well, so that contributes to the confusion. Nevertheless, though, the two conditions are very much distinct and different. Now, the term schizophrenia comes from two Greek words, schizo, which means split, and phren, which means mind. So to suffer from schizophrenia, therefore, means to have a split mind. Now, many people have wrongly understood or misunderstood that schizophrenia is some kind of split personality disorder, but it's not. People with schizophrenia don't have split personalities. They simply hold distorted ideas about themselves and about the world around them and have lost touch with reality. It clouds their ability to act and think clearly, essentially. The brain tends to communicate false messages, and they experience seeing and feeling things that aren't real. And this results in, a combination of hallucinations, delusions, and disordered thinking, which consequently makes distinguishing between what is real and what is not incredibly difficult for the sufferer. Dissociative identity disorder, on the other hand, or DID, refers to a condition in which the sufferer manifests the kind of behaviour that points to having two or more distinct personalities. So for this reason, the condition was also formerly known as multiple personality disorder. Now, these separate identities that are all expressed in one person are called alters. And they don't just manifest as different moods or traits either. With DID, there are fragmented personalities which temporarily, yet completely, take control of the host's identity. Now, these alters are often triggered by certain stressors, and even have their own memories, their own moods, and their own vocabulary. So, for example, if one alter is fronting is what we call an alter being in charge of the host body at the time. The other alters, even the host, may have no memory of what happened during that time frame. So these radically different personalities, which are completely at odds with the person's true self, manifest from time to time. Even while sufferers passively maintain something of their host personality, alters will have different names, they will have different backstories, they will be of different ages, and they may even have different genders and different accents to the host. The two conditions are, they have differing symptoms, but of course there are symptoms that do overlap, but there are distinct differences between the two disorders. Let me actually put them on screen and you can pause the video and read them, right? Now, a number of antipsychotic drugs do exist, and they have been widely accepted as conventional treatments for schizophrenia, but there are no medications prescribed to treat dissociative identity disorder. DID is treated primarily on a case-by-case basis in order to assess when and how to employ cognitive behavioral therapy, for example, in order to help the person deal with the triggers or the stressors, which are the underlying issues that cause the personality alterations. So there you go. Two hugely misunderstood disorders, always mistaken for one another, and generally people who do, if you don't know somebody with DID or schizophrenia, or you don't have a lot of knowledge on it, you can get it very wrong. So that's the difference. Hopefully now it's a little bit clearer. Talk to you later.